What's up guys, and welcome to the first episode of Week in Review, a weekly recap of what was released in the world of Jailbreak. Seeing that I do not make an individual video for each and every tweak that is released, you can tune in right here every Sunday to see what you missed. Alright, the first tweak that we'll be looking at today is called UninstallNever. And it's pretty simple. All it does is prevent you from uninstalling apps from your phone. You can do the same thing with Spring to My 3 or whichever version that you have, just simply go into the icons portion of it. But this tweak actually comes with two options. You can enable it and then you can lock the icons. And locking the icons just basically locks them into place, so you can no longer rearrange them or move them around. So this is good for if you have kids or nieces and nephews that like to play games on your phone, and when you get it back, it's all discombobulated. You can pick UninstallNever up for free on the Big Boss repo. The second tweak that I'll be showing you guys today is called BannerBuddy, and this tweak allows you to lower the notification banners with the reachability functionality that you get with the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. And this is a very simple tweak as well. All you have to do is go ahead and install it, and once you install it, it is automatically enabled. Once you install this tweak and hop into the preference panel for it, you will see that there are three options available here. You can enable the tweak, have banner stay in place, and test the tweak out with the test banner. And as you do see, I will be using the test banner to test the tweak out as it was intended. When you enable the have the banner stay in place option, all it does is have the banner stay in place. So once the rest of the screen adjusts back to normal, the banner will stay there until you dismiss it. So if you really like that or you really want that, you can enable that. But I personally turn that off because it's kind of weird having a banner just hanging in the middle of your screen like that. I don't know. But nevertheless, you can pick BannerBuddy up for free on the Big Boss repo. Next up, we have Tweet to Safari, and this basically just allows you to open up links directly from Twitter and Tweetbot inside of Safari. Usually when you're using Tweetbot and Twitter, it opens up your links inside of the Twitter client or the Tweetbot client. So for those of you who don't like that, just like me, have it open up inside of Safari with this tweak. It works. The only two options that you get inside of the preference panel for this tweak is to enable it for Twitter and Tweetbot. You can pick Tweet to Safari up for free on the Big Boss repo. The next tweak is called NC If Needed, and this opens up your notification center to the notifications portion of it if you have pending notifications, and if not, it goes directly to the Today tab. So no matter what you do, if you have this tweak installed and you have a pending notification, it will open up directly to the notifications portion. You can, however, tap the Today tab or slide over to the Today tab if you want to, but that's where it will open up by default. Now once you've cleared all these notifications out, it opens up as normal. So it's a very simple tweak. You can pick up NC If Needed for free on the Big Boss repo. Next up, we have NC Browser 8, and this adds a full-fledged browser into your notification center. So once you go ahead and install this, you need to go ahead and jump into the preference panel for this tweak, and you see that you have a few options there. You can go ahead and enable it, configure the quick links, add a home page, and there's also an option for you to go ahead and edit the lock screen dim delay. But as you see here, I have configured the home button to go to facebook.com/crucialappeal. And if you jump into the quick links, you see that I have configured them to go to jailbreakarmy.com, youtube.com/jailbreakarmy, or you should be subscribed to twitter.com/crucialappeal, twitter.com/jailbreakarmy, which you should follow both of those, facebook.com/jailbreakarmy, and so on and so forth. In the description box is where you can find all of those links, which you need to go and follow me. Shameless plug. But that's what this tweak does. It adds a full screen, full-fledged browser into your notification center. So there's the Today tab, the Notifications tab, and then browser. And along the bottom of the screen, you have the home button shortcut, the refresh button, the option to open the page that you're looking at inside of Safari, the search button, as well as the full screen button. And the full screen button just basically takes away those toggles that you were just looking at. You can pick NC Browser 8 up for $2.99 on the Big Boss repo. The next tweak on the list is called CopyCurrent Playing, and it's basically just copies the current playing song onto your pasteboard. You can go inside of the settings panel for this tweak and configure the format of it. So the format basically means the title, the album artist, and the album, and which order that you want those three to go in. So you can configure that, and there's also an option for you to go ahead and show the alert. But in order for this tweak to work, you need to hop into Activator and configure a gesture for it, or some kind of activator action for it. I configured mine to go ahead and copy the now playing song when I double press my Touch ID sensor. So if you're into music really heavy and you like to share what you're listening to on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, just go ahead and download CopyCurrent Playing for free on the Big Boss repo. And next up, we have have no App Store redirect, and this stops apps from redirecting to the App Store. Now, I've been seeing this a lot lately in different apps, but you also see this inside of Cydia a lot when it asks you if you want to redirect to the App Store. The developer says that the original intent for this tweak was to stop the redirects inside of the movie box tweak, but it helps and works for a lot of different apps. You can pick no App Store redirect up for free on the Big Boss repo. And the next tweak is called BetterDelete, and this adds detailed information to your app delete alerts. So when you choose to delete an application from your device, it asks you would you like to delete that app. This will delete all of its data. And with this tweak installed, you can also see the application size, the version, and the bundle ID. So this will be useful for when you're trying to get the next iOS update or add more music to your phone or whatever. You can see exactly how much information or how much space you're freeing up on your phone with this tweak. You can download BetterDelete for free on the Big Boss repo. And our next tweak is called Simple CC Media, and this simplifies the Control Center's music control section. And it simplifies it by taking away everything but the volume slider when music is not being played. And when you play something, the name and album of the song will be shown. So this is a very sleek and minimalistic tweak. You can pick Simple CC Media up for free on the Big Boss repo. The next tweak is called Show Song Metadata, and this shows song metadata inside of the music app. There's no options to configure, so you hop inside of the stock music application, you now see a little eye inside of a bubble alongside of these songs. So when you tap on the eye, I believe it stands for information, not really sure, but you do see the song metadata. It tells you the title, artist, album artist, composer, genre, year, release date, comments, play count, skip count, play since sync, skip since sync, last play. It tells you all of that, and that's a lot of information. So if you're a person that loves music like I do, this would be a great tweak for you, so you can kind of keep track of what you're doing with your music. For instance, you could be having a little war with your friend about who loves what song more or what album more. If you hop inside of your music application, you can just click on the little eye on the side of it and show them just how many times that you listen to it, or something more sensible than that. This could be useful or it could not be useful. I'm not really sure, but who doesn't love to know more information about themselves? You can pick up Show Song Metadata for free on the Big Boss repo. Our next tweak is called Call Enhancer, and this adds tap to confirm functionality, allows you to quickly call anonymously, and more. So this tweak stops you from calling numbers by accident, which I know that I do a lot, and it adds a fast way for you to call people without showing your number, otherwise known as anonymously. So I'm hoping that you're not the stalker type if you're installing this tweak. I don't know, maybe you met someone at the club and you don't want them to know your number right now, or you could be a famous YouTuber, Viner, Instagrammer, what have you, and you don't want your fans to know your number when you're calling them by surprise. Who knows? So if you call someone by tapping on a phone number or a contact, it asks you if you really want to call that number. There's also options for you to configure inside of the preference panel for this tweak. You can enable or disable it, set up your country prefix. You can style things such as the dial tab, system-wide call, and the button style. But that's pretty much the gist of this tweak. You can go ahead and download Call Enhancer for 99 cents from the Big Boss repo. Next up we have Artlist, and it simply just hides the lock screen now playing artwork. So if you're a minimalist and you don't like Apple's artwork feature that's on the lock screen, you can go ahead and remove it with this tweak. There's no settings to configure anything, just install it and it's gone. You can pick up Artlist for free on the Big Boss repo. Lastly, we have the tweak Clear Notification Buttons, and this makes the notification slide buttons clear. So normally when you pull down your notifications tab or your notification center, you will have different notifications, of course, but you also have the options to reply to certain ones and share certain ones, and the buttons are usually blue or whatever color that they appear to be, like red, or you've seen them before. I'm sure you've seen them before. You can now make those buttons clear with this tweak. So it's simple as that, guys. If you want your slide buttons in the notification center to be clear, download Clear Notification Buttons for free on the Big Boss repo. That's it. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at JailbreakArmy. Like my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/JailbreakArmy. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and answer my question of the day in the comment section. Would you guys like for me to do an Ask JBA series on the channel? Drop your answers down below and we can go from there. Tune in next week to see what else is new in the world of Jailbreak, and be sure to check out crucialappeal.com for more tech and entertainment news. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.